What's up, Benny babies? How are my babies? What you say, y'all? It's Auntie Nene. And here I am, once again, in the place to be. In the place to be. Man, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on, y'all. We got to go over some of the news. Yeah, ain't he been disturbed with what's been going on in these streets? What's going on? Y'all, can someone please explain to me why George Zimmerman is still wasting our air? Can anyone tell me? He's clearly off his meds. Clearly. Again, why is George Zimmerman suing two presidential candidates because they gave a tribute to Trayvon Martin, I believe on what would have been his birthday? Why? Boy, you dumb. He needs a psychiatrist ASAP. He needs meds, he needs a doctor, he needs a rubber room, and a straitjacket. Does he have a mama? Where your mama? You mean to tell me this lady, what are you doing? Why are you not on your job? Get this joker under control, please. We tired of hearing about George. George give me a headache. Idiot. Shoot. In the words of Kevin Hart's first wife, go lay in a coffin. Go lay in a coffin somewhere. Dude, we tired of you. Man, we losing so many folks. Every other day it seems like somebody's passing away. But rapper Pop Smoke, and I'm not really sure who this baby is, but it seems that he was killed during some type of home invasion. They're saying now they believe it was a targeted hit because I guess the assailants didn't take off with anything, but I know there are a lot of people who are feeling that the emotional strain behind this baby's being shot. He was only 20. He was just a baby. The rest of heaven, Pop Smoke. Again, I don't think I've ever heard any of his music or anything, but it seems like you were well loved and respected, and so it's just a shame that once again, somebody, instead of getting a job or starting their own or doing their own, want to take it from someone else. Can we just live? There's a lane for everyone. Everyone has a lane. Find yours. Find what you're good at. Find what you're passionate about. Go do it and be the best at it. Stop feeling the need to take from others. Everyone has a gift. God will make room for your gift. That's all I'm preaching. Okay. So, and I also heard there was a shooting at the Old Lady Gang restaurant in Atlanta. That was sad news. On Valentine's Day, I believe. 3 people got shot. No one was killed. And I believe they also have some video footage of the assailant. So hopefully they'll find that idiot and catch him soon. Why are you out shooting up a restaurant? What you gonna get out of Old Lady Gang? Some green fried tomatoes? Some mashed taters? You want some mashed taters and some mac and cheese? What's the point? Stop. Can y'all stop? Y'all worry me. Man, I heard there's a football player. He played for the Browns, which, if you know anything about football, you know that team I think it's cursed. I don't know what's going on with the Browns. That whole culture is just, their aura. Somebody needs to go in that facility and just spray it with holy water. Just spray it down. Because there's always something going on in that building. So, Browns football player, Greg Robinson, he was recently arrested for having 157 pounds of weed. You're a football player, and I understand that the NFL doesn't play. They do not pay their players what they should make. But dude, you're looking at 20 years in prison. You should have found another side hustle, bro. That one wasn't it. In 157, how did they catch you with that much in one place? This is what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm not a criminal, but I know some criminal elements. I got a couple in my family. Isn't it the rule to not have everything? I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm still trying to watch Good Girls. I'm trying to get my little criminal outlook together. I don't know. I could be wrong, but NFL, stop paying your players what they should be making, what they need to make to survive. Basketball players earn 2 and 3 and 4 times more money than NFL players. You have some players that will play a 16, 17, 18, depending on how well the team does. They'll play 18 weeks and make only $30,000, $40,000 a year, and that's highway robbery. They have to get a second job. I may be exaggerating with the number, but they don't make much. If you're talking about a 3-year deal, they're making peanuts. Pay them boys. They sacrifice their bodies. Pay them boys. Pay them. Hunty. I'm not talking about another. No, I'm going to talk about him. So there's another football player, Darren McFadden. Now, this is a former ex-Cowboy. I think it's the Cowboys, yes. This dude caught a DUI or DWI while sitting in the Whataburger drive-thru. He fell asleep at the wheel and he dropped it. Only in Texas. Only in Texas. I have never heard of somebody falling asleep in the drive-thru. I mean, yeah. So, y'all, Delicious made a little video on Instagram, and I actually want to credit straight from the A.com posting this, and I saw it. She basically posted a video about having a cold sore, and she wasn't sure if it was a cold sore. Her friends wasn't sure if it was a cold sore. It was a little confusing. All I'm going to say is this: it is 2020. 2020. My people, I need you all to educate yourselves. Everyone should know that a cold sore technically is herpes. So that was pretty much the question. So let me actually back up and go through the whole story. So she basically talks about a post where the first time she got a cold sore on her face, her grandmother or her mother, someone in her family pointed it out and said, "Oh, baby, that's a cold sore. We're going to put something on it. Let it heal." So she shares the story with a group of friends, and several of them were confused as to whether a cold sore is actually herpes. For those of you in the peanut gallery, it is. There's herpes simplex 1, which is the cold sore that you generally will get on your face. Herpes simplex 2 is the rash that you will get on your genitals. Now, you could transfer either one to either place, but they're still both herpes. I started looking down in the comments. People, y'all are not educate yourselves. Google it. It's not rocket science. A cold sore is herpes. And that's fine. People get cold sores. People got genital warts. It is what it is. I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm just saying, all I want is for y'all to know what it is so that the likelihood of you catching it would be lessened. Okay? Y'all stupid. Woo! So I heard some interesting news. Diddy is going to be rebooting Making the Band. Danity Kane was one of my favorite groups back in the day. I'm kind of happy about this. Okay, hashtag blinking heart. Blinking heart though, because I hear that the show is going to be judged by Diddy's sons. What do they know about music? I mean, I know that they have the influence of their dad and have been, witness to what he does in the business, but have any of them made a record? Have any of them produced any music? I know the one son, Quincy Jr. Quincy is an actor. I'm not sure. Hopefully Diddy will still be playing a part in the show. I'm hoping. With the decision making, he'll be in there actually guiding them through the process, eating turkey sandwiches and all that. I remember a scene he talked about turkey sandwiches. Go and have your sandwich and help them boys out, because I don't know if that's going to be too interesting without you in it. I don't know, children, but I will be watching. Whew. Honey. Did y'all see that Democratic debate? The hairs. They're so unruly. Just like that Democratic debate. Did y'all see Bloomberg have his gluteus maximus and his gluteus minimus handed to him on a platter with sides and hot sauce? Why wasn't he prepared better than that? Did he forget his lines? I'm confused. I felt sorry for his privileged, arrogant behind. I felt bad for him, honestly. Well, for a little while. But it's crazy because, and I've seen some other people talk about this too, because Charlamagne made him talk the other day. Some of the men standing on the stage with you are guilty of the same thing that they were trying to pick at you about. So why didn't you open your mouth? I don't know. Y'all was confused. I've seen some of these commercials. You so buddy with Obama. Man, you should have called him up and asked for some advice. How do I handle these people? What do I say? Because you were clearly confused at what to say. Sheesh. You look hotter than a Times Square Rolex. Hotter than a spot at the back of Trump's toupee. Right there. Well, you hotter than a rump shaker. You look hotter than a rump shaker. You look hotter than a pig eating pork chops. You look hotter than a blind lesbian in a fish market. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to leave it there. I'm done roasting Bloomberg. Anyway. Whew, the girl, and there's another story I saw going straight from the A. I'll give you credit. So a young woman, I don't know how old she is. I'll call everybody young women. Y'all my babies. I call all of you youngins. But a young lady in Indianapolis basically went on a Facebook Live and threatened to out a man that she had some kind of past relationship with. So she basically left some of her property. She had been at the person's house, forgot something there, went back to get it, and walked in on the man with another man. And it was the man's cousin. So first of all, that's your cousin. What was it? But then she went on Facebook and went into detail about what she saw. She didn't really say who it was, but she threatened to tell the whole story unless they paid her $5,000. Now, baby, that's extortion. So, frankly, if he hadn't got you, the Popo would have probably came to get you. I mean, She was shot and killed later that day. Sad. Now, I don't think she deserved to lose her life, but she surely contributed to the situation by doing what she did. By trying to humiliate someone. And I get it. If you're upset and you're disappointed that someone you were with didn't tell you about their sexuality and you found out in that way, I get it. But, damn. Y'all stay on Facebook Live for stuff like that. Poor baby. It's not, and another thing, it's not okay to out anyone. Period. It's not okay. Okay. Your auntie said so. Moving right along. Actually, y'all, I think I'm going to end it on that. That kind of brought my mood down. I hate to hear about stuff like that happening. It's unnecessary. Love one another is what your auntie says. And auntie is right. Get it? Get it together, people. So anyway, y'all, we're going to end it right there. Don't you dare click off this page without clicking the subscribe button, hitting the like, and sharing this video. Y'all think I'm funny enough? And I got some relevant information. Share with your friends. Share with your people. Tell them my auntie is the bomb. Let me hook y'all up with my auntie. And hit the little bell, too. I'll let you know when I post new content. I love you guys. Love my babies. I will see you on the next one. And remember what your auntie always tell you. I love you. But ain't your damn mama. Peace out.